Okay. Well, let's have another go at this then, shall we? We've just been through Indy, and we got most of the way through GP, and then I realised that the replay music was still playing. We're not doing that again. So, replay music. Turn that all the way down. I've been onto the settings. I've pressed the wrong button. We're gonna have to learn together, unfortunately, because you know this is what my second, well, third after the cock up this morning. But let's give it another go. So this is Brands Hatch, season 5 of the DSC Premier League. Running in the Radicals. I'm taking over from DK10. He's a bit busy to keep doing the comms and whatnot, so let's see if the idiot that I am can actually get this right for once, shall we? Alright, so this is 15 minutes, Brands Hatch Indy, Radicals on sports soft tyres. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Without further ado, let's go. Okay, so, oh no, behave yourself, okay. Alright, let's get all this up and going. Display all, yep, driver names, yes. We'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. Right, so, a quick run through the grid and we'll get going. Alright, so, in first, RCMBE2. We're going to make this slightly quicker because I've done this once already this morning, and yeah. So, second is Sven. Third is Chalky. Fourth is Dazzler. Tatey in fifth. 1805 sixth. DK10 seventh. And Drac Fury in eighth. So yeah, 15 minutes around Brands Hatch Indy on these sports soft tyres. Let's get at it, shall we? Right, here we go. We're going to start with Dazzler. It's a good start from the top four. In fact, it's a relatively good start from the whole field. RCMB. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with around here, I reckon. Here we go. So, RCMB leads the way. Oh, don't like the beginning bit of the races. So, usually relies on me to talk, and I don't really have much to say, believe it or believe it not, I do. I never shut up. But, alright. So far in this league, this season, it's been very close racing. And let's see if that carries on today. Right. Oh, a little bit of a love tap there from Dazzler on the rear of DMK80. And Dazzler's run a little bit wide. That's going to cost him a couple of attempts, I reckon. 1805 right on the back door of Dazzler. DK10 right on the back. And Sven's made a mistake, dropping from second all the way down to 6th, 7th, 6th. There you go, 6th. DK10 slowed up in the process. Drac Fury goes up in 7th, DK10 down into 10th. Come on, Gaffer. I think after 3 rounds you can't use the excuse of getting used to the PlayStation anymore. Get your Fanatec set up, get it going. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Right, up in front, RCMB pulling away from the 2 behind him. Chalky in second. Tatey right. Well, not far from... Oh! Dazzler must have missed his braking point there because he's just violated Tatey. Oh, was that a little push on 1805 as well there? I'm not sure. As far as I'm aware, nothing came through to the stewards, so it's either been sorted out amongst themselves or it's just my dodgy eyesight. I'm getting old. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Okay. RCMB still leading the way. nice comfortable gap there to Chalky. RCMB running in the 49s, Chalky's in the 49s himself. I would say fastest lap, but it's only lap 3, so, well, the 4th lap, so it's not really one to go by. Sven in the 50s, Tatey 52.4, Black Fury 51.1, and running purple. Gazlar 52.6, somewhat off the pace to be fair. DMK 51.6s, 2 51.6s, and 18.05. After that mistake, after that contact with Daz, puts him down into 8th, 53.7. Somewhat off the pace, but hang on a minute, what's happened here? How has Chalky managed to gain that much time on RCMB? So from here, you can see Chalky running purple. You can see that he's just run a little bit wide, two wheels on the dirt. It's going to slow him down substantially. A couple of corners and Chalky will be right where we know he's right on the back. We saw it just a minute ago. That would explain it. Chalky's still running purple, nearly 2 tenths up on the quickest lap. Let's see what he puts in. Currently sat on a 49.5 and he's going to go 49.5 and get, oh look at that, 0.001 off the fastest lap. That's a kick in the teeth, isn't it? But still gaining on RCMB. Sven not letting the top 2 out of his sights. We know Sven's got some pace to him, so can't count him out. DMK Tatey in 4th. Seems to be somewhat comfortable in these radicals. The pace is there. The consistency just needs to be touched upon, shall we say. But still driving very, very well. Dazzler in 5th. DK10. Oh, sorry, Gaffer. I've flicked onto you just at the wrong time there, didn't I? Made you look bad. So 18.05 goes up into 6th after DK10 decides to go sandbagging. And we have Black Fury down in 8th. New quickest lap for him. 51 dead. RCMB just starting to pull away from Chalk again. Quarter of a second purple. 50 dead. That was Chalk's last. 50.3. Sven third, 49.8. Going quickest out of the top 3 at the moment is Sven. Should be right on board with them very soon. Tatey. Looking like he is still losing small bits here and there. But these top 3, not including myself, but the other 2 in the top 3 at the moment are very, very quick, very consistent in these radicals. I wouldn't say it about myself, but I don't like to blow my own trumpet. Oh! And Sven, he's gone. I can only imagine what's happened there is he's got outside tyre on the dirt, put his foot down, back end stepped out, and he's ended up having a perpendicular meeting with the barrier. Poor Gitty. No, I can't say, I can't even pretend to be too disappointed. He's off my back now, great. 18.05 in 6th, Black Fury 7th and DK10 dropping down into 8th. The lap times for the Gaffer, a bit all over the place at the moment. 51s, 53s, 50s. But we're going to go up into, oh, look at that, you couldn't have timed that any better, eh? RCMB must have made a mistake somewhere. Let's have a look at it from Chalky's point of view. He's just gone wide, and there we have it. Into the kitty litter, slows you down something rotten it does. Chalky managed to go straight up the inside, parks it on the apex. Lovely block pass move. And now I can imagine that this is going to be a scrap. We have 8.5 minutes left. We know both these lads are capable of keeping it on track and having a good fight for 8 minutes. And I can't imagine RCMB is going to be planning on laying off and giving Chalky an easy ride. So So let's buckle up, because this may get somewhat tasty. So top two, looking at the graphic on the track, looking like they are starting to pull a healthy gap from the rest of the field. Tatey, oh, I do beg pardon. Oh, Tatey in third, driving well. I think the one to watch at the moment would be Sven sitting in fifth. I'm willing to put a good chunk of money on. He's got to work his way through them two, and possibly, depending on how quickly he can get by Dazzler and Tatey, quite possibly could make this two-way battle for the lead of three. He is very quick. And RCMB again, just dropping two wheels onto the dirt, and that gives Chalk a nice healthy lead. So let's look through, see what else is going on through the field. We've got Tatey in third, Dazzler down in fourth, and Sven, look at Sven trying to close up on the brake, and you see now Sven's got this sliding in these cars down to a T. You do find you get a little bit of slide on the car through the corner and get that power down. You do get your power down a little bit earlier. And it gives you a better run. Look at that, look. Nearly a tenth and a half purple. He is gaining. He's got the bit between his teeth. He's not going to let it go. We'll have a quick flip through. Nearly 2 tenths up now. Ah, he's hit traffic. Yep, that's destroyed his quickest lap there. But we'll wait, see what he's put in. Can't imagine it being purple after hitting traffic now, to be honest. But 49 sit. Oh, it's purple. I take it back. I'll shut my face. I do apologise, Sven. Who's this rookie on the mic, eh? Who's this rookie on the mic? Right, quick flip through. We'll get back to these guys because they seem to be having a very good scrap between the three of them. 18.05 and 6th. You can still see them, and having a visual marker is always helpful. It's somewhat healthy and all, because you do tend to push a bit harder when you can see that you're gaining, but 18.05's going to have a tough time gaining on those three now, I can imagine. Drac Fury, not far off 18.05 at all. We know Drac's got some pace to him. It's just Drac seems to be one of them fellas that either goes very, very right for him, or he struggles. And oh no, you don't want to put your tyres on that bit there, mate. It's slippery out there. And he just took a much better line through there than 18.05. Gained hand over fist there. And where's the gaffer? The gaffer just plodding on, doing what he does. So Chalky up in front. Oh, and he's pulled a gap from RCMB. Nice line through there, RCMB. What's the corresponding times? We'll go through the last three: 49.6, 49.6, 49.8 for Chalky. And then it's 50 dead, 49.8 and a 50.1 for RCMB. So he has come off the pace a bit. He has dropped off just a little bit. Tatey could actually start to gain if these two don't pick the pace up a little bit. Sven making his moves now. Up into fourth, got past Dazzler. He's got some breathing room and all, so he doesn't have to look back. He can just concentrate on the cars in front. You know how quick he is. He's got just over 4 minutes left. It's gonna die. To be honest, I think the front two now are out of reach for him. He's not had the best of races, made mistakes, got caught in traffic. It happens sometimes. Being one of the quickest doesn't always mean you're going to be up the front. I can imagine he will be in the top three, but it's been a lot harder for him to get there than what he would have liked. He's very wide line, man. Through there, missed the apex by approximately 4.5 country miles. But yeah, with cars like these, I think consistency is key. Half decent pace will keep you in the group. Just keeping it on the tarmac will put you in good stead. Dazzler still dropping off the back of Sven. Sven's last lap 50.3, Dazzler's was a 50.7, so 4 tenths off. Drac Fury. Whoa! Whoa! Having a Tokyo Drift moment there. Recovers it well, to be fair to him. Would have been very easy for that backhand to completely kick out on him there. 18.05. Keeping Drac Fury in the sights. DK10 up into 7th and Tatey down into 8th. Oh no, we've lost him. He's been sent off. He's been sent off. I don't know what he's done. Tackle from behind, studs up. I'm not entirely sure, but he has been sent off. He has been ejected from the race. So Chalky, whoa, some more Tokyo Drift moment there, and that puts RCMB right back into the slipstream range. RCMB will be open for another mistake or two like that from Chalk. I do love the racing in these cars. It just promotes, when you're roughly around the same pace as the cars around you, it promotes such good racing. And this is what I love about league racing. You know the drivers a lot better than you do on the likes of dailies and whatnot. So you know who you can get a little bit more close with, who you can go side by side with. And this group of lads, it's a small group of lads granted, but each and every one of them will do their utmost to keep the racing clean. There is contact, but that's through mistakes, missed braking points, early turning points. There's multiple reasons as to why there could be contact, but in these leagues, turn that iPad down please, in these leagues, deliberate contact is not a thing. It really isn't. It's a good bunch of lads, great racing. I enjoy it. So Chalky's still out in front. He seems to be pulling away just a bit from RCMB now. The pace is just dropping. A 50.2 last lap for RCMB and a 49.8 for Chalk. So it's just under 4/10 difference between the two. It looks like Chalky wants the win. He's got 1 minute, bang on a minute. Can he hold it out? We know he's not the best under pressure, but will he hold it? Oh, he's very close to the extremities there. RCMB, he's not going to let this go. He will not let this go. So we're going on to the final lap now. Top two, well in front, well in front. Chalky has got a bit of breathing space, but we've seen it already in this race. One mistake, a couple of attempts is nothing. They're right back on you. Sven, third. I told you, did I not? He will make his way back up into the top three. It's been a lot harder for him. He's made, well, he hasn't, but it's been a lot tougher than what he would have liked it to have been. He would have much preferred to have stayed in the top three from the start, battle it out with the top two in front of him, possibly pull away because his pace he has got some smashing pace. But now we're coming on to the home straight, which means DMK Chalky 12 is your winner for race 1 tonight. Well done, well done. Good drive. Couple of things went your way. A couple of mistakes from other drivers, but we'll take it. RCMB very close behind. Matter of attempts. It was close all race long between the two of them. Just been fantastic. And then we have Sven coming home in third. I think he'll be happy with third. He would have been happier with first, but after what's happened during the race, I think third's a very nice spot for him. Keeps his point tally higher. Doesn't let the two league leaders run away with it too much. Well done, my mate. Well done. Dazzler in fourth. A solid drive. Solid drive. Well done, my mate. And we have Drac Fury coming home in fifth. Now, I did see this. Usually I would say style points, Drac. But you see that big white solid thing that you're now facing? Yeah, that's the barrier, mate. You only get the style points if it's a clean spin. No style points for you. Congratulations on the fifth. 18.05 coming home in sixth. Oh, is 18.05 going to show you how it's done? Let's have a look. We'll just get this out of the way. DK10 coming home in seventh. Well done, Gaffer. But let's see if he gets the style points. And he does. You see, Drac? That's how you get your style points, mate. Avoid the walls. Oh, dear. Alright. So that was Brands Hatch Indy. 15-minute sports off tyres. We are now going to move on to Brands Hatch GP. I'm hoping I'll get this done before the missus gets out of bed. I was sitting here talking to myself. I might feel a bit stupid, what? But just before we do get into it, we do have another 2 rounds to do. I will get round to them as soon as possible. We have Suzuka and Dragon Trail that I still need to do. I do need to speak to the drivers because we are missing a replay from Suzuka, which will be the Indy circuit. So I'll drop a message in the group chat once I've done these comms. Hopefully someone saved race 1 of Suzuka, and then we'll get them done later on tonight, because I'm planning on getting a couple of beers, having a couple of races on dailies. Unless anybody else wants to join in, then we can do some practice for next week, Prem. But yeah, let's get into it. This is the GP variant of Brands Hatch. This will be a 20-minute race on Racing Softs, reverse grid. I do believe Tatey rejoined the race, so as punishment for being a very, very, very naughty boy and leaving the race, you will be starting in last, my friend. That's the punishment round here. You leave the race, the next one you start in the back. Right, oh, best turn the fish tank light on. Don't need to, but I'm just pointing out the fact that I'm going to do it because I love my tank. I think it's great. And there is a certain someone that used to rip me something rotten for being so obsessed with my fish tank. And now he's got one. Yeah. So, Martin, are you enjoying your fish tank? But right, okay. We're going to stop faffing about. We're going to stop talking rubbish, try to wind people up, and we're going to go straight into the race. Okay, so a quick run through the grid. We're going to make this one as quick as possible. So we need to get all the race info up. Display all. We're going to keep the race. Right, so reverse grid, 20 minutes, Racing Softs. Right, so yeah, in pole, DK10. In second, 1805. In third, Drac Fury. In fourth, Dazzler. Fifth is Sven. Sixth is your second place finisher, RCMB from race 1. And seventh is your winner from race 1, Chalky. And in eighth is the very, very naughty boy who left, DMK Tatey. Okay, right. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to sit here like this for a minute. And we're going to start with Drac. Okay. So, here we go. And it's a lightning start off the line from Drac. Puts himself straight in between first and second. He's going to have to pull out. No, he runs it around the outside of DK10. DK10, he's not going to give it up. He's going to keep his car up the inside. Just not able to carry the speed through. So Drac straight away up into second, making his moves. Dazzler fourth. Runs a bit wide. RCMB up into fifth. Then we have Chalky down in sixth. Following RCMB through. To be honest, I knew that was coming because I've done that dodgy V comms not long back, so I thought I'd keep it on there just to make myself look a twat. I succeeded. And Sven down in eighth. What's happened there? Did it? We're not going to go back and look, but okay. It's 1805. Ransheen holding his lead from Drac. In fact, not just holding it, he's pulling away. He's pulling away, and he's pulling away reasonably quickly. He's got himself a healthy gap. Not entirely sure whether whoa, Drac all over the curb there. And Drac picking himself up a penalty for that. I'm not surprised. You were outside the white lines, my friend. I know it's irritating. I can see how irritated you are with the swerving, but you run out from between the two white lines, my friend. You will get slapped without half a second. Track limits penalty. And that's RCMB slinging it up the inside of Drac Fury up into second. Look at that, from 6th to 2nd in a lap and a turn. This is fantastic. Drac Fury 3rd, Dazzler in 4th. Not letting these guys in front get away from him. Now Daz is one of them drivers. He's, if I'm correct in saying, he started his sim racing with DMK, with DSC, and he's just come on leaps and bounds. He really has. Very strong in GR3s. If anything, and this isn't me knocking him, sometimes he's prone to bad decisions. He'll sling it where it shouldn't be slung. He'll try to go for a move where it shouldn't be made. But all in all, the pace has been fantastically, well, growing fantastically from Daz. He's really coming into his own now. At one point, he would have been at the back of the pack, and more often than not, he's fighting up the sharp end of the pack. So, massive congratulations to the improvements Daz has made. Genuinely. However, he's just let the pad bashing, I'm trying to get used to PlayStation again, DK10 get past him, but only for a few seconds as DK10 takes a trip onto the sand. I hope you got your spade and your bucket, mate. Yeah. Sorry, Gaffer. You know I've got to poke fun where I can. Down in 8th is Sven. Is holding the gap between himself and RCMB. Drac trying to hold on to the back of RCMB as well. Dazzler, Chalky in 5th, Tatey in 6th, Sven in 7th. He's made his moves past DK10, and DK10 in 8th. Up the front. 1805 still holding that gap. Driving very well. And that's the slide I'm talking about. You manage to hold that slide and do it correctly, and you're going to gain time. However, it does not look as though RCMB is starting to gain. 2 mistakes from 1805 creeping in. It's going to allow RCMB to close the gap up. Dazzler's falling back. Chalky 12 not really making much impact at the moment. Keeping the top 4 in his sights, and it does help having that visual reference. It does help. It really does help to see where you're losing time, where you're quicker. sorry boys, Miss got up. I had to say good morning and whatnot to her, do you know what I mean? Alright, let's have a make a quick drink, eh? And, well, so, let's have a quick flick through, shall we? I have to turn the mic back on. Yes. Right, 1805 holding first with RCMB. Oh, look at him, he's off. RCMB, got the run out of the corner, got the slipstream. The overspeed was phenomenal. And he goes straight on by. 1805 now, that's one mission alone. Stay in that slipstream. If you can stay in that slipstream, guarantee RCMB is going to drag him round to a decent finish. We all know how quick RCMB is. You don't become a member of Club 100 if you're slow. I know that much. I know that much. Dazzler in third, running very well indeed. He's managing the gap. Doesn't look as though he's losing too much time to the two cars in front. You got Chalky again, not really making much inroads on Dazzler until now. A slight mistake from Dazzler could cost him a couple of attempts there. Nothing to majorly worry about just yet, but you don't want to be doing that too often, especially with some of the drivers in there. They will take advantage of mistakes. Tatey again, keeping the cars in front in sight. Said it already, I'll say it again, it does help massively to be able to see the cars in front, just to gauge your own performance. Drat Fury. Now I am very, to be honest, I'm very impressed. From 1st to 7th, well, yeah, 1st to 7th, all on the same piece of tarmac. They are separated by, well, it's a good few seconds obviously, but it's very impressive. It's RCMB leading the way. We are 9 minutes in, nearly halfway through the race. 1805 is not letting RCMB have it all his own way. RCMB is pulling away, probably not quite as quickly as what he would like to, but he is pulling away. And then we've got Chalky gaining on Dazzler now. That gap has become significantly smaller. Both hitting the apex quite nicely. What are the front two doing? 1805 is performing very well. And then we have Tatey down in 5th, Drac in 6th, Sven in 7th, and DK10 in a lonely 8th. Come on DK, let's go. Let's go. Back up the front again. RCMB. Still not really pulling away from 1805. 1805 is having a really good race so far. A very good race so far. It's gone blue. Personal best. Come on, keep that foot down. He's doing very well. Oh, slight mistake there from RCMB. Oh, 1805. Oh, RCMB just shut the door just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. It's getting interesting now, boys. Halfway through the race. So if we're halfway through, we can expect about 14 laps. The racing so far has been very clean, very good. Very clean, very good. And Chalk's done Daz. And so is Tatey. Daz down into 5th. He's made a mistake somewhere. He's going to have to push hard now to catch up to Tatey. Tatey is not a slouch in these radicals. Then we have Sven. Oh, it's not someone you want breathing down your neck in these radicals up. I can tell you now, Sven is very quick. He's very quick in the radicals. Quite well, not surprised, quite disappointed for him during this round. He's not had the best of times. A few mistakes, but it is what it is when you're racing. You either keep it on track or you don't. Unfortunately, he hasn't, not round Brian's track. Not too far from, and there goes Sven. There he goes. I do believe, if it was live, I would say that would be commentator's curse. Where's DK10? Will he be able to gain? No, just too far back to capitalise on that mistake. 18.05, looking to the outside of RCMB. Chalky now joining the fight for RCMB now has Chalky and 18.05 just waiting for the chance, a mistake, and they will capitalise. 18.05 all up the inside. Is this the moment? He has RCMB just cutting off Chalky as well. I told you, as we get towards the end of this race, it could get spicy. Let's have a look from Chalky's point of view. Oh, a little twitch there. He's going to lose a bit of momentum coming up this hill. It's not the best place to lose it. And we have Tatey falling off the back now. The front three just a bit too quick, a bit too consistent. Let's have a look at the latest lap times. So we've got 1:30.7 for 18.05, a 1:30.9 for RCMB2. Now he did do this in race 1. Towards the back end of the race, he did just start to lose a little bit of pace. It's not the ideal line through there. So 30.9 to a 30.7 to a 29.7. Oh, Chalky looks as though he's got the bit between his teeth. Now we know he won't make any rash moves. I think for the time being, he's more than happy to sit behind RCMB and work together to an extent. As long as you're in his slip, I'll stay in yours kind of situation. But he is losing a bit of ground. If he doesn't pull his socks up, he is going to have to start hoping that these two start fighting again. A 31.2, 31.4 and a 30.6. 18.05 definitely the quickest out of the top three at the minute. Going back down, oh! Now we've got Dazzler making moves on DMK Tatey. Seems to be action now all through. And I've just looked at the map, and the bottom three are spread out, unfortunately. We've got Drac Fury in 6th. Nice healthy gap from DK10. DK10 in 7th, with a nice healthy gap back to 8th. Who is Sven in that Newcastle livery like. Yeah, that was my attempt of, yeah, don't ask me. So back up the front, 18.05, still holding out, still holding his line. He's not letting RCMB or Chalky, for that matter, have an easy ride. RCMB looks up, the outside, just not able to get the run. Chalky is ominously close as well. So now RCMB is in a very unfavourable position of both having to attack and defend at the same time. It's not easy. It really is not easy. Trying to outweigh the benefits and the negatives of making a move. And there's the benefits for RCMB. Makes a quick dive up the inside, gets past 18.05. 18.05 keeps his nose there. Chalky trying to give him the racing room, just ends up running out a little bit wide. It's a shame, but it happens. 18.05 had every right to try and defend his position. He did have his nose up alongside the chalk, so we can't complain too much about that. RCMB a 30.9, 18.05, 31.5, chalk a 30.7, so chalk last lap quickest out of the top three. Dazzler on a 30.8, not far off the pace at all. DMK Tatey of 31.8, just starting to drop off the pace a bit now, unfortunately for Tate. Drac, a 41.5. He's had a big mistake somewhere. Unfortunate. DK 10 in 7th. Oh, no, no, you didn't want to do that, mate. You did not want to do that at all. Unless you did, I don't know. You might have fancied a little getaway, not sure. Not the line I would have chosen to take though. And then down in last place, he's had a nightmare of a round at Brands Hatch, I tell you, but Sven qualified in 2nd in the first race. I think he finished in 3rd after making a meal of it, and running in the last position. It's not ideal, it's unfortunate. He's going to be dropping a handful of points now to the 2 front runners of the league, who are RCMBE 2 and Chalky 12, 1st and 2nd in the standings. Chalky, oh, 18.05 makes a mistake, slows Chalky down. That could be it. And that could be the deciding factor of the race now. We have 2 minutes left, so we have 2 laps. Do we? At this point, 20 seconds left of that lap. Yeah, we'll have 2 laps left. 2 laps left. RCMB just starting to pull away now. You get the impression 18.05, every right to defend, but he is now slowing down Chalky. He is now giving the emphasis to RCMB to take a slightly bigger lead in the league standings. Now Chalky at this point will be thinking, just move, just let me by, I am quicker. But on the last lap he wasn't. I think, yep, 18.05 and Chalky 12 are the 2 closest on track at the minute. RCMB running away with it now. Looks to me like a 2.5, 2 second gap he's got now, and that's because of the fight, and these 2 are doing it behind him. 18.05 is looking solid. We will get 1 more lap after this. I want to stay for the battle, stay with the battle for 2nd. I will flick through in just a moment. Not many overtaking opportunities left on this lap, so we'll have a quick run through, last run through, just to see the standings. We've got RCMB running away with it now, comfortable lead. 18.05 in 2nd with Chalk all over his rear wing. And we stay as we are for the time being. Dazzler in 4th. Comfortable gap, front and back, clean air. Tate 5th, Drat Fury in 6th, DK 10 in 7th, and Sven still struggling down in 8th. He's not had a good time with it, bless him. So RCMB, all Chalky looking for the outside move. Oh, he's got a good run. Is he gonna? There you go. He's gonna return the favour on 18.05. Was there contact? I actually do remember that for a second, thinking, was there contact? I decided that there really wasn't that much of it. No, I'd say that's a racing incident, to be honest. I would say that's a racing incident. Oh, and he's gone round. Oh dear. But I'd say I was well within my right to fight for my position there. I was probably had a nose in front, to be fair, so I had every right to stay on my line. We both turned in. Looked as though 18.05 turned in slightly earlier than I did. We came together and it came off worse. Sorry, my mate. But as far as I'm aware, nothing came into the stewards. If I was wrong, I would have put my hands up. But I'd say racing incident, to be fair. 18.05, coming up to the taking the penultimate corner. And he's had a fantastic race, this race 2. Absolutely. He just managed to leapfrog from the back of the pack to the front of the pack within a couple of laps and just held his ground. And that is RCMB for the win. Congratulations, mate. Fantastic drive. Not surprised at all. Chalky 12 coming home for 2nd position. He had a slightly harder time of it in race 2. Made a mistake, had to fight his way through the pack. Managed to get 3rd. Fantastic race. Well done. And we have Tatey. Well done, Tatey. You naughty, naughty boy. You didn't leave this race, now you finished in 3rd, did you? I'm playing. Fantastic racing, mate. Congratulations on the 3rd. 18:05. A bit sour sweet. Do you know what I mean? At the time, I thought it was the most minuscule contact. Didn't realise you had spun. If I'd seen you had spun, I probably would have pulled over and waited, to be fair. Not that I actually think I'd done anything wrong. I think it, like I said, racing incident. We was both side by side. I do believe I had the right to hold my line. We both turned in and unfortunately you bore the brunt of it. But congratulations on the 4th, mate. It was a fantastic race all the way through. And there you go. And Dazzler 67 coming home in 5th. With Drac already finished in 6th. DK10 in 7th. And Sven in 8th. Well done, Dazzler. And that is us for the time being, boys. Hopefully the music's not playing on this one. And hopefully it's been a bit better than my last few attempts. But Suzuka to come tonight. I do need to speak to the lads, see if anyone saved replay of race 1. If not, it will only be the 20-minute GP variant that I'll be doing tonight. And then feel free to join me later on for some mess about racing. Yeah. So, not that I can imagine this is going to get out onto the algorithm very often, very much. But if you have been watching and you have been enjoying what you're seeing, you can check out DSC Broadcasting on YouTube for other previous leagues. You can have a look on Facebook, search up DK10 Sim Racing and Gaming Community, or just type in DK10 and search. Yeah, always spaces. As you can see, it's a small group. We are trying to make it grow. But you're more than welcome to jump in, see what it's all about, you know. And yeah, I'm willing to put money on you will not be disappointed with the racing. Alright. And on that note, I have been DMK Chalky 12, your host for this evening. Well, it's not this evening, this morning. And I hope you all have a good day, boys. Yeah, I will see you tonight for the comms at Suzuka. Have a good one. Peace.